Building Ideas is proudly brought to you by the Master Builders Association.
We got ideas,
Building
a
ideas,
whole new direction.
building ideas,
It's time for change.
building ideas,
Dreaming is over.
building ideas,
Building ideas, gonna build it from the heart. Gonna show you how to make a start. We got ideas,
building
ideas.
ideas,
You want some building ideas? We got some building ideas.
Hello and welcome to the second to last program for the series. We thought we'd finish off with yet another highlight. We're up at Forreston and this sensational home has been built by ODM Building Co. They work very closely with James Hardie Building Products to create this masterpiece which is today's feature home. ODM Building Co specialises in building one-off custom designed homes and renovations. And Oliver Millot and his team are passionate about building beautiful, sustainable homes. They like to be involved from the ground up, working with their clients and consulting team of building designers and architects to make sure each and every project they undertake delivers on all facets, be it design, budget and the final finished product. Because of their hands-on approach, they're able to ensure they're across your entire building project right from the very start through to the handing over of the keys. It really is a great service. One of the things Oliver prides himself on is his dedication and focus, making sure that his customers get everything that they want and they enjoy the building project along the way. The way that he does this, he keeps the lines of communication open and he's also very flexible because let's face it, things do change. They have this attitude with each and every project that they undertake and there's no doubt that this home is very striking and it has a heartwarming story. From tragedy comes adversity. Sadly, the owners of this home had some serious bad luck. In 2015, the Samson Flat fires tore through the Adelaide Hills and the family was evacuated. Heartbreakingly, their home was destroyed along with all of their possessions and life as they knew it. Enter ODM Building Co and this new home began to take shape. Devastatingly though, not long after, the father and husband of this beautiful family lost his battle with cancer. But despite these tragic events, or perhaps because of them, the building process continued with the need for a safe family home being greater than ever. Since then, Oliver and his team have continued to exceed the client's expectations. They've been creative and clever in their design and fit out, as well as extremely conscious of budgetary restrictions. There's no doubt that this is a very special and unique building project and an even more special family home. There's so many unique features which I can't wait to show you throughout today's program. But first, this is what else we have to show you. Terry looks at a brand new brick made by PGH Bricks and Pavers that recreates a real Manhattan feel. We'll hear from our good friends at Corns Toyota and we'll see what the team at Finesse Built are up to. Before we get into all of that though, it's over to Terry who has some clever solutions on multi-generational living. Multi-generational living, I hear you say. What's that? Well, we're about to show you.
What a stunning home Nicole is hosting today's show from, and a beautiful location as well. We are truly spoilt for living choices here in this state. We are surrounded by the gorgeous hills, we've got a picturesque coastline and pretty special city centre as well. So no matter where you choose to live, your primary aim when it comes to finding your home is to create a space that makes you comfortable, peaceful and really relaxed. Whether you're new homeowners just starting out, whether you're in the midst of a busy family life or whether you're retirees enjoying an empty nest, your home needs to be somewhere where you feel most comfortable. So you need to consider that when you're building and renovating. Here's the thing though, what you need today isn't necessarily going to be what you need in a few years' time though. Food for thought. With a little forethought, your home can remain comfortable and practical for many years to come. I've spoken to many people of late who are living in a pretty interesting phase of life, namely living with teenagers or young adults. And for whatever reason, Gen Y and beyond have a tendency to be staying at home longer these days. And get this, they even bring their boyfriends and girlfriends with them too. So you combine this with the fact that we're living longer, and it's not uncommon to have mum and dad at home with their kids who have boyfriends and girlfriends, and also with your grandparents. You have got 3 generations in one home. Enter multi-generational or cross-generational living. The question becomes, how do you create a home or an environment that's going to be sustainable and meet the needs of many? It's a good idea to have the ability to zone your home. That way, you'll be able to create a balance between communal living areas and private spaces to enjoy. When it comes to bedrooms and bathrooms, privacy is a good thing to keep in mind. You might be able to locate the main bedroom and ensuite at one end of the house and the remaining bedrooms and bathroom at the other end. Partitioning areas is also a good idea, and decorative screens or sliding doors work really well for this. Having a separate entrance can also enhance a sense of independence and privacy, and secondary living areas will add to this feeling too. Of course, if you live in a busy family environment, they tell me there's going to be times that you're going to want to all spend time together. And that's when open plan living really comes into its own, around meals, time, cooking, and cleaning and doing the dishes. Although, interestingly enough, that seems to be the time when everyone disappears and also wants their own space. The conundrum. But seriously though, if you want to know more about how to turn your home into a functional multi-generational space, jump on the website mbasa.com.au. We'll be right back.
Building ideas, we got some building ideas. You want some building ideas, we got some building ideas.
On Building Ideas, we like to showcase as many different building projects as possible. And today we have something quite unique to show you. I'm at Enfield Memorial Park, and this is just one of the cemeteries that are run by the Adelaide Cemetery authorities. And here, the authority is quite well known for creating innovative garden designs. The pavilion garden is well underway of being completed, and it's going to be a really special spot for family to get together and reflect. In fact, a project like this one provides the perfect example of what can be achieved in relation to planting, landscaping, irrigation, sculptures and water features. And just because it's been done on a commercial scale here, there's no reason why you can't create a place of tranquility like this in your own garden at your own home. The new pavilion garden, called the Cascades, provides a unique space that captures the metropolitan Enfield sunset views. There's an amphitheatre, and the entire space creates an ambience of peace and tranquility. Michael Robertson is the head of operations at Enfield Memorial Park.
This garden's quite unique in regards to a cemetery has shifted from a place of solemn visitation through to an area which has natural beauty and peace. Enfield Memorial Park is quite a botanical lawn cemetery, and Cascades Garden is a further extension of that natural beauty.
A garden of this type is a major project. Where did the inspiration come from?
Taken a lot of comments back from visitors of the park and brought all of those ideas into this setting. We've brought a lot of the ornamental pear trees, the water features, and utilising a space with an amphitheatre where people can sit and reflect.
Landscaping is often underestimated in relation to time and completion. How long did this project take?
The project's taken just over 12 months. We've still got a little bit more work to do, but the major part of this project has been in the planning and the design, and before we've even turned any soil over, we've gone through, had a look at where the sun is rising in the morning and where it's setting, and utilising the contours of the land to work with the actual natural land rather than work against it and create a peaceful atmosphere.
Lovely landscaping can really complete and complement a home beautifully. Regardless if it's on a commercial scale, like here at the Cascades, or on a smaller level at your home, a well thought out and planned garden will not only enhance the overall look, but also add to the ambience. If you'd like further information about Cascades and the work they've done here, you can look them up on aca.sa.gov.au.
From inspirational landscaping to inspirational new builds, you've just got to love them all. Now today I am beachside at the brand new headquarters for award-winning builders, Finesse Built. Throughout this season, we've had a look at many of the sensational homes that Matt Beckworth and his team have masterfully created. And I say masterfully because these guys are masters in their field. One of the things that really appeals about Finesse Built, other than the many awards they've won over the years, is their company ethos. They're a bespoke building company, so they treat every home they build as if it were their own. They pride themselves on their honest, open and collaborative approach, which ensures they build a synergy with their clients and their suppliers. This in turn brings about their values of innovation, integrity and trust. I guess you could say this makes them a custom builder with a difference. So it comes as no surprise then that each member of the team has been hand-picked. Whether they're part of the creative team or the technical team, they all bring a sense of expertise and experience. You've been hand-picked, Sam, did you know that? Yep. Yeah, and because Matt's such a great guy, the team continues to grow. Hence, the need for a new office. Oh, Matt, didn't see you there. When you build with Finesse, you'll be invited to come into their brand new design studio to discuss your ideas, style and site details. And this new office space is bound to inspire you even further. The layout epitomises the Finesse Built philosophy: transparent, open and collaborative, and features many fully custom designed elements. The handcrafted boardroom table, steel frame doors and reception desk, light fittings, curved timber ceilings, as well as the leather-bound joinery handles will go a long way to conjure up some great building ideas you'll be able to incorporate into your new Finesse Built home. They're planning a brand new custom selection space too, so this really will be a one-stop shop. At Finesse Built, they'll guide you through the entire process, right from the initial design concepts through to the construction when your new home will be brought to life. After that, all that's left for you to do is get your keys cut and move into your brand new home. So, what are you waiting for? Jump online today, finessebuilt.com.au.
We got some building ideas. You want some building ideas? We got some building ideas.
Building ideas, we love to keep you up to date with all the latest styles and trends to hit the marketplace. It's just what we do. And one of the more popular styles around these days is the industrial look. It's very cool, it's very hip, it's very trendy. That's why it's so popular. Now, when you think industrial, you think to yourself raw materials like brick. You think straight lines and exposed surfaces. Did I mention raw materials like brick? Industrial style is generally minimalistic and functional in nature, with a focus on highlighting humble, practical materials. Think exposed bricks, pipes and light cords. They're the typical trademarks of industrial design, and although predominantly masculine, industrial design can be channeled into an edgy, modern city chic look too. All you have to do is pair it with the right combination of softer materials and luxurious textures to give a bit more of a subtle look and feel. Texture's so important, which is one of the many reasons why exposed brick works so well. Daily wear and tear, knocks, bumps and flaking paint all just add even more character. How cool. You know, if you want to create the warehouse look in your own home, a way to do this effortlessly is to use exposed brick. It adds so much character, warmth and texture. Sure, okay, I want to use bricks. Who do you use? PGH Bricks and Pavers are definitely the way to go. Tribeca from the Manhattan Collection is the perfect brick to recreate the industrial chic trend commonly seen in New York warehouse apartments. It's a look that's highly desired and increasingly being used by leading interior designers and architects. The bricks are produced and manufactured locally here in South Australia, so they're readily available with short lead times, which is a definite bonus. This collection also goes one step further because they're manufactured to meet today's modern standards and requirements. They contain all of the modern benefits, including the fact that they are exposure grade, which means they're safe to use by the sea. They also have a painted look finish, which is rolled, so no two bricks will look the same. Best of all, each batch has its own unique feel and each brick has its own character. So the types of finishes you can achieve are endless depending on what you want to do. Did you know that PGH Bricks and Pavers also do a dry press and a sandstock convict brick, so you can create your own blend? Now, I love this look, and along with the Tribeca, you can achieve it at your home. All you have to do is visit their website, pghbricks.com.au, or give them a call on 13 15 79. How's the beanie?
Don't you love that Manhattan look? Well, thanks to PGH Bricks and Pavers, you can create that look in your home. Actually, I've got to admit, creating different looks and styles has become quite a passion of mine, and being able to show it to you is even more pleasurable because it's such a diverse range. I mean, and take our feature home today. It's located up at Forreston, so as you can imagine, it created its own challenges. The home needed to be designed to wrap around the existing pool and face east to take in the incredible views, and given the steep slope of the site, a double-storey wing was added. Being in a high fire risk area meant that there were certain building specifications and regulations that needed to be adhered to. Thankfully, there are many different building products on the market today that meet these requirements, and James Hardie Building Products have one of them, this fantastic Hardie deck. There's around 120 square metres of decking surrounding the pool and outdoor entertaining areas, and Hardie deck is the perfect material choice. It's solid, durable and easy to install. It looks amazing and it's non-combustible, so it certainly ticks all of the boxes. Add to this that it's low maintenance and price competitive, and voila, what more could you ask for? You know, this area continued to grow once the project was more advanced because the owner realised that this was going to be an incredible space to use. I've got more of this lovely home to show you by ODM Building Co after the break, so stay with us.
We got some building ideas. Building ideas. You want some building ideas? We got some building ideas.
Moving into your brand new home often means lugging stuff in and out of the car time and time again. Now, when you're finished and you're enjoying your new home, how good would it be to have a brand new car in your driveway? And that's why we're here today at Corns Toyota. Toyota Australia's origins date back to 1958, when Teese Brothers began importing the first Land Cruisers for work on the Snowy Mountains hydroelectric scheme. Assembly of Toyota cars began in the Melbourne factory of Australian Motor Industries in 1963, and within a decade, the Corolla and the Corona were well established in the marketplace. The Corona was replaced by the Camry in 1987, and since it has been one of Australia's most popular family-sized sedans. Manufacturing in Australia is coming to an end later this year, and these Camrys you see here are your last chance to secure a vehicle made in Australia. Corns Toyota are supporting this last push by offering great deals across the whole Camry range. There are fantastic driveway prices paired with amazing finance offers. These last Australian manufactured Camrys come in a number of different models, all with either a petrol engine or hybrid synergy drive. Hybrid is with two motors, one petrol and one electric. These offer fantastic performance and unbelievable fuel economy. At present, aside from servicing our Australian market, almost 2/3 of Toyotas manufactured in Australia are destined for overseas customers. Whether it was the assembly of the first Corolla in 1968, the millionth locally built Toyota in 1992, or the 2 millionth locally built Toyota in 2004, Toyota has a proud history right here in Australia. As a little hint of things to come, here's a quick look at the 2017 Camry. Regardless if it's the Camry or any other fantastic vehicle in the Toyota range, Corns Toyota is the place to come if you're looking for a vehicle. All the staff here will help you with any questions you might have about any vehicle, so drop in and say hi. They are at 46 Belair Road, Hawthorn, and yes, you can also jump online to have a look at their range, cornstoyota.com.au. Have a look at how clean this car is. Look at you, handsome devil. Oh, what a feeling. Toyota.
We've said it before, new home, why not a new car? There's no doubt that the owners of this home are absolutely thrilled with the end result, and ODM Building Co have done a terrific job. Not only in a practical sense, but also working through the emotional aspects associated with this very special building project. And as you can imagine, there are some special aspects they took extra care with. One of the father's dreams was to have a chandelier hanging over the freestanding bath, which looks absolutely fantastic. To make this happen, Oliver and his team had to lift the ceiling height to provide the required 3.6 metre clearances. So they ended up increasing the height of all of the ceilings throughout this entire wing of the home. It not only looks terrific, but it adds to the overall sense of light and space as well. So many great design principles have been deployed throughout this home. I love the main living area with the recycled red brick feature wall and the large combustion wood fire, perfect for cosy winter afternoons. The strong rustic timber pendant that hangs over the dining table provides the perfect bespoke lighting feature, and the different living areas are divided by barn doors that not only look great, but they enable the home to be zoned as well, adding to the overall energy efficiency, which is perfect for diverse temperature ranges the hills experience throughout summer and winter. The colonial style kitchen with the 2-pack joinery and the dark stone bench tops complete the picture perfectly. I love this place. It's got a really good feel to it. ODM Building Co have done a terrific job, and I can see why the client is thrilled to bits. And you know what I like about it? They've used sustainable products like the Hardy deck. You know it's going to look great for years to come. Now, next week's show, the Master Builders Building Excellence Awards, where we get to show you the best in the field. I guarantee you're going to love it, so you can't miss that. Now, if you'd like to look up the builders, then you can look up odmbuildingco.com.au, or the same goes with James Hardy, jameshardy.com.au. They've got terrific products. Enjoy the rest of the weekend, and we look forward to seeing you for the big one next week.
The Master Builder's got you covered. Building ideas, gonna build it from the heart. Gonna show you how to make a start. We got ideas,
Building
a
ideas.
whole new direction.
Building ideas.
We got some building ideas.
Building Ideas is proudly brought to you by the Master Builders Association.